Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Sunday. You know what that means? Of course it means you're here continuing the journey of Ben 10 Omniverse. This is Season 6, Episode 9. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. Last week's episode, I was wanting some Rooter stuff, and hopefully we get it in the last few episodes here. I mean, Jesus Christ. They introduced it in freaking Episode 5 of Season 6, and this season, the Rooter stuff and all this, and Kevin, and the freaking experiments, and all this stuff, and we've seen nothing since, but regardless of all that, I'm hoping we get this episode and the next. I mean, we better. I mean, come on, seriously, like really. Anyways, last week's episode was still pretty damn good, even though it had nothing to do with the Rooters, because we introduced a cool concept, but then it got even crazier in terms of, well, we have Chasm, I think that's his name, right? But he was a lawyer, the best lawyer in the world, getting all these villains out from basically Plumber HQ that they were arresting and all that stuff. And it was just like, okay, this is an interesting element in terms of like, well, you're allegedly saying they're doing a crime. Like, you can prove a lot of it, but there's sometimes like, well, allegedly they're doing that. And then it opens up the floodgates in terms of the freaking Alien X's. Now, I know they have an actual alien like species name, so I do apologize for not remembering that, but there's a freaking trial that's streamed to billions and like whatever, billions, quadrillions of, you know, entities, beings, including Vilgax, because they found out that Ben recreated the universe at the very beginning of Omniverse. Why they wait 6 seasons in, I have no idea to address this. Turns out, like, the freaking results in terms of Ben being accused, like if he would have lost, which he didn't lose, but like he would have to own like a couple like small little things, like it's not really significant. And he's like, really, this is what it's all about? Really, this? But it was fun to see because Ben finally turns into Alien X, and he fights like a warrior Alien X, which was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool visual sequence to see. It was overall a pretty interesting episode for sure. So, really enjoyed it. So now here we are with episode 9, the penultimate episode, the episode before the finale of this season, and we better get some Rooter shit, or I'm going to lose my mind. Even if it's a good episode and it doesn't. I would assume it does, because we have 2 episodes left this season, so give us some shit that's connected to the fucking storyline that you introduced in episode 5 that changes everything and retcon shit in terms of Kevin and his powers and all this shit. We better see it. We better see something connected to it. Something, somehow, some way. Alright, let's get into it now. Let's check out this episode, guys. I'm excited to get into it. Let's see what they do. Let's go. Oh. Oh, okay.
Hey, Alan. Long time.
Ooh.
What do you want,
Okay.
Kevin? Last time you showed up, you drained my power. Kevin Levin is sorry. Let's go grab a pie from the windowsill. Cut us a couple of slices.
Okay, no talking. How about I show you?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Now you're in danger.
What the hell? Oh. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ben 10. Jesus. Ooh. Part 1. Okay. Okay.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Hey, I'm made out
Yeah.
of wood.
Yeah. Careful.
What's your problem? My problem?
He's trying to help you.
Save you. Right. She's not my girlfriend.
It's oh shit.
You are coming with me, Alan.
No.
All right.
No, he's coming with me.
How come Ben isn't with you?
It's a whole
Ben's got
thing.
bigger problems.
Mm.
No smoothie's gonna get the best of Ben 10.
Yeah, this is
Hear
boring.
that double guava gumball gulp?
Brain freeze!
Gwen! Yes! Yes!
Gwendolyn! We have not seen Kevin Levin since our encounter with the Rooters.
Which is when?
Yeah, he's been off the grid. Dearest Gwendolyn. Oh, cheese balls! It's a
Cheese
love letter.
balls.
I'm not reading it.
My dearest Gwendolyn,
Doesn't mean you have to read it out loud.
your arrow did pierce my heart forever, and nothing but your love could. I've got Alan, you get Manny, Helen.
Don't tell Ben. Oh, no,
Oh,
definitely
he's
coming
mad. Yes. Good job. Good job.
Get off.
Come on, Kevin.
Somebody's cranky.
Go to sleep.
Agent Swift, you return empty-handed. Philip, Leander, prepare to move on the others.
Why do I have the feeling I'm gonna regret this?
And
Oh,
this,
shit.
Alan,
Young Kevin. Oh, my God.
young Alan feel right at home.
So, what is this place?
I'm Helen. That's my brother Pierce.
This is so cool to
And
see
you know
them.
what else? You're it.
Grab a bag, Alan. Welcome to Basic.
I don't like the new car. I don't know. I don't like the design too much, but.
Already got it covered.
Against some heavy hitters, not heavy eaters.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Now this is more like it.
So it's been a while since we've seen them. Oh. Hello. Hello? Yes.
And friend?
Rook.
Rook. Let's go.
Atta girl, Zed.
Oh, okay. We're looking for
Is that
that.
what I think it is? I'm going alone.
Well, if you insist, I'll, sit this one out, for the team.
I won't. I owe you one.
Are you nuts? This is for your own good.
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
There is nothing to fear, young man. Do you know what DNA is, Alan?
Shit.
The building blocks of life?
That makes it possible for us to live graft your DNA with that of our other friend over there.
Hey, kind of tickles. Well, the way I see it, the coming storm has it coming.
Exactly the same. It didn't work.
Was I right or was I right?
Coolest thing ever. The Rooters used us.
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
And replaced our memories.
Goodbye, girl. Be good.
Aww.
Where's Kevin?
Exactly. There's a lot going on here. Yep.
I'll be there before Levin knows what hit him.
I insisted on going alone.
Oh,
What do you
shut
think I had
up.
his mind set on going it alone.
Me, Helen, Pierce,
That one was my DNA.
Look, I know who we are.
we were created to prevent some coming storm from
Yeah,
destroying
whatever
the
that
entire
storm
universe.
is.
Been there, done that.
Now hold on a second.
Get out of the
Dare
way.
you, all of you.
I was hoping you were going to bring our recruits with you, all
Well.
guns a-blazing. The coming storm.
Stop calling him that. His name is Ben Tennyson. And he's
Wait.
my friend.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. The coming storm is Ben Tennyson? That's who he's referring to? What? What? What is he? What? Is it? So I was thinking, like, is it because maybe there, well, not maybe. We know there's alternate universes where Ben is evil. Like, is he presuming that Ben could be evil or some shit? Like, what the Alright, let's get back to this. Come on.
Destroyer of the universe. What difference does a name really make?
I'm not leaving until we settle accounts.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Love it. Oh, yes. Yes, I love it.
After all I did to keep Ben and the amalgams away from
Oh!
Kevin, you and I need to speak.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
bad now?
Gwen, Argent, Rook, you're free to go.
Our battle is with Ben.
Since when?
Damn. Okay. Here we go.
Rook and I will handle the plumber's helpers. Ben, you've got the rooters.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I love it. Hand to hand. Okay, I like it.
He's my best friend!
Oh, damn.
Location.
He saved the universe at least a dozen times.
Oh my god.
Your little brain blast worked on the plumber's helpers, but you can't turn me into one of you.
You already are one of us.
What? What?
Wielded like an unpredictable and
Alien X, my god.
Freedom.
You're not out. You're still there.
He was never supposed to receive the Omnitrix. He was never supposed to wield its power.
Well, that's true.
He knew this instinctively.
He's making them fight each other. Oh my god, that's amazing.
You know what you must do, Agent Eleven.
Shit.
Save the universe from Ben Tennyson.
Oh, no, no. stopping him.
No.
What's your problem? Cervantes is messing with your head too.
I'm all me. I always have been.
Really? Come on.
But none of this would have happened if you never found the Omnitrix. And Pierce might still be alive.
Kevin, I'm your best friend.
You're not my friend.
Shit.
Agent 11,
Shit. Oh my god.
now complete your mission.
What in the actual hell was the ending of this episode? Now, before we get to it, I do want to at least set up in terms of what's happening in this episode, and then we'll get to the crazy ending. So, opening with Alan, great choice. I'm like, we haven't seen him in a bit. Okay. And then here comes Kevin, and he wants to show him and reveal to him, hey, you were a part of this process too, right? And so is Manny and all of them and everything. Manny, but anyways, Alan, all of them. But he went to Alan first. And I remember Alan introduced like early on in Alien Force. Like I remember that. Like it was a distinct moment to see, wait, this kid could turn into a heat blast? What? This is a game changer. So he goes there, and then you have one of the rooters show up, and I forget which one, but she's like a female jet ray. And so, and Alan even addresses that, like, you got your girlfriend, your jet ray girlfriend here? Like, it's like, it's not my girlfriend. All this transpiring into Kevin just going back to the Null Void to basically confront Cervantes and the rooters head on, and telling everyone to stay away. And of course, typical fashion, Argent was here, which I really didn't react too much to him because I figured he was going to be, if we're having the rooters, and of course he was right there, I'm like, let's just deal with it, whatever, because he's going to be a part of the narrative because he was a part of the experiment. So they used his, like, I guess his alien DNA to create Pierce, which unfortunately he is now dead, and they even reference that in this episode. So they all show up. And that was the worst thing because bringing all of them there in terms of the amalgam kids that were a part of the experiments, Cervantes was able to reactivate their kind of memory or their kind of like goal, if you will, which we'll get to in a second of what this actually is, which was a big moment. They turn on Ben and them. Like now they're under the control of Cervantes. It turns out the coming storm. We've been hearing about this since episode 5. Max even said it to Cervantes' face. And was like, you keep talking about this thing that's coming, this coming storm, this thing that you never talk about. You don't actually explain what is coming, but you say we have to prepare for it. And now, of course, without any episodes after episode 5, talking about the rooters and shit, until now, episode 9, what is the coming storm? We hear about it in the flashback, and then here it is again, and it turns out it is about Ben Tennyson. Somehow, Cervantes, he's twisting things, but he is pointing out facts, but he is stating that Ben should never have gotten the Omnitrix, which is true, right? Xylene, love that character. You know, if you've seen my Ben 10 reaction, you know I love Xylene as a character. The fact that she's not appeared freaking since her introduction is so stupid. Anyways, it's a side discussion entirely. Xylene's purpose of flying the Omnitrix in the very beginning of this whole entire thing starting in Ben 10 Classic Pilot. She was in that ship that was flying with the away from Vilgax with the Omnitrix. It was supposed to go to Max. It goes to Ben instead. It veers off slightly. We know how it ended up trajectory to Ben anyways, due to another Ben with the cannonball. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, all that stuff tied into that. So, Ben was never meant to get the Omnitrix. We already know this, but Cervantes is saying that he was never meant to have it, and since he did get it, all of these things transpired, including the main thing, which is, Kevin, you were pushed into the Null Void when you were a kid by Ben. If it wasn't for Ben getting the Omnitrix, you would have never went through what you're going through, and I guess Cervantes is believing that with Ben having the Omnitrix, this is leading to something that will be the coming storm, the death of the universe, or whatever. Like, he was mentioning multiple like names referring to this thing, the incoming storm, Ben Tennyson. They started ratting off stuff from other stuff in terms of like names. Like, what does it really matter in terms of a name? So I don't know what Cervantes is like thinking is going to happen, because we've already seen a lot of shit unfold in terms of like, well, yeah, Ben has saved the universe plenty of times, and he references it quite a bit. but Ben's also destroyed it and recreated it with Alien X, which we'll talk about Alien X in a second. So I guess Cervantes is thinking that like Ben is gonna do more cause than good. Like he's gonna cause more harm than good. So we need to stop him before it actually gets worse. But I wonder what that is. What exactly are we referring to in terms of what Ben could potentially do that could make things worse and not really make it better again? Don't know, because we have no clue what he's referring to. We have no idea. So, very interesting. Fascinating. So, we see all the fighting transpire in terms of Kevin being basically, I guess, brainwashed, basically backed into his original self, if you will, hating Ben. They fight. But before then, Ben turns into Alien X, which is awesome. And he causes all of them to fight each other in terms of like the Amalgam Kids and the Rooters. I love that. That was a fantastic moment in this episode because Ben, like without even going to showing, him having to basically make sure he can actually control Alien X, he turns into Alien X and immediately uses them to full effect. Now, Alien X is too OP, right? He's too OP. But they found a fun way to make him work in this episode because Ben could have easily turned to Alien X and just stopped all the fighting altogether and not had a fun little moment where they're fighting each other, like making them fight each other. That was fun. But using Alien X all the time, it's definitely not going to be beneficial for the show because it would just be too easy to stop everything from happening moving forward story-wise. So hopefully they find a way for Alien X to hopefully potentially be used down the road, but it not being overused, number one, because it's so simple and easy for him to just control Alien X. Now, it seems, based on what he just did in this episode, it would make things too easy. So, Kevin is with the Rooters, along with the Amalgam Kids, who are now under this, like, I guess, mind control, believing Ben is the ultimate destruction, and we have to stop him, hunt them all down, and stop Ben Tennyson. Shit. This freaking sucks. So I don't know what they're going to do. We only have one episode left until this is wrapped up, and of course, to be continued pop up at the bottom. So we only have an episode remaining until this is all wrapped up, and then we move on to Season 7 of Omniverse. So I don't know what we're going to do here. What is the goal? Are we actually going to wrap up the Cervantes stuff here? Or is this going to continue into Season 7? Like, because here's my issue. Here's my issue with all this. You do the Rooter stuff in episode 5 of this season, and then you pick it up in episode 9 sometime later. But you have no real indication about the Rooter shit. Kevin's missing or kind of MIA. He's kind of missing in action. We don't know where he is. No mention of that in the 3 episodes since episode 5 when he goes on the run and the introduction of the Rooter, Cervantes, and all this stuff and all this big reveal about Kevin's powers. Episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, even though episode 8 was pretty good, didn't have anything connected to the Rooters. No mention of it. So, are we really going to introduce the Rooters and Cervantes and do this whole entire big reveal moment that Cervantes took Kevin under his wing when he got put into the null void and then used his abilities to create himself into an amalgamation and then created other entities and all this stuff because Ben Tennyson is the coming storm and all this stuff. And you wrap it up potentially next episode? After he was introduced in episode 5 and he's been brought back here to episode 9 and then potentially, hypothetically, because I don't know, I've not seen it, does this all wrap up seriously next episode? Like, I'm still interested and intrigued. I'm just saying, why wasn't there more build-up? Why wasn't there more story tied to this? That's my question. Like, it's a very interesting and it's a very compelling story. Because there was a lot of you guys commenting on the Rooters episode saying, this is a game-changing moment. This is a change where there's a lot of people that were not a fan of the ability of the person Cervantes as a whole as a character, because now he has the ability to alter memories, which means we're altering storylines. We're altering things that have been set up as canon or things that happen in the universe of Ben 10. Now we're retconning it. We're changing it. So you do that in episode 5, which they should have done this probably sooner in season 6, but that's just me. In production order. I'm watching in production order, not airing order. So then we get into episode 9, 3 episodes later, and then now we have this big reveal about Ben as the coming storm. The Amalgam Kids are now being controlled again, and Kevin's now turned on all of them and is now back working under the Rooters, and now they're going to hunt and stop Ben Tennyson. you're going to wrap this up next episode. I have a sneaking suspicion they are. And it's going to be weird because, like, hopefully I enjoy how they handle it. Because ultimately, even though I'm frustrated the fact that we hardly got any build up to this stuff just happening, it's just like, boom, okay, it's all happening. I was wanting more. Even if it was another episode. Even if episode 8, like say episode 6 or 7, one of them happened and then the other one didn't. Episode 7, let's say, okay, episode 6 happened. Episode 7 was the Chasmith Alien X trial episode. That was episode 8. Episode 8 is more build-up leading to the Rooter stuff and having Kevin in the mix, and there was a lot of stuff happening. Then episode 9, then this all happens. At least we have another episode. Because I'm going off the theory that they were going to wrap this up next week because it's a 2-parter. So I really think they're going to wrap this up. And it's going to be frustrating because it's like, it's so interesting. And then you're going to wrap it up potentially in the next episode. And like, come on, guys. Like, there's been a number of storylines and arcs in Alien Force, Omniverse, that have been interesting, that have been compelling. But there's been some that are just, okay. To me, this is on the side of compelling and interesting. I want more of this storyline. I want more of this shit. Like, they did a really good job, I think, of handling freaking Kyber. Was it Kyber the Huntsman? Was that his name? Who was the bounty hunter in season 1 of Omniverse? They did a really good job of having him quite a bit in the storylines when he was introduced and shit. But now we get to something that's really interesting. It's changing a lot of shit. It's retconning shit. It's insane. And you hardly have any episodes to really dive into it more. I know they're spending a lot of time when they do get into it, because a lot of this episode was featured in this. There was a lot of cool shit revealed. That doesn't take away from that, because there was a lot of cool shit. I'm just complaining because we didn't get, because presumably we're not getting more after this. Like, this is wrapping up next episode in terms of this arc, and then we're done. That's my guess. I hope I'm wrong, but I really think I'm right. So anyways, I'm reeling at this point. But yeah, so this episode had a lot going on. Kevin's now with them, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, hopefully they stick the landing and find a way to wrap up this thing, even though it literally had no time to really build. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is my rant justified, even though I have not seen what happens next episode? I've not seen past, of course, obviously what I've just seen. But do you understand where I'm coming from? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.